We're just gonna wait for the popo to go down the street and I will continue. Sorry about that. Hey everybody, it's Sonjdradeluxe and I'm here to do this fall plum and gray smoky eye look for you today. I actually only used one eyeshadow and one lipstick. I'm gonna show you a little bit of fall highlighting and blush. We're going straight up fall in this. Get yourself a pumpkin spice latte or tea or coffee or some wine. Anyways. So first I'm going to start with my ColourPop Cosmetics Super Shock Cheek in Parasol. And I'm going in with my Smith Cosmetics 118 brush and I'm highlighting the tops of my cheekbones. This product is kind of like a spongy mousse texture, so I wanted to do it before I do my bronzer in case the bronzer were to lift off by putting something kind of wet on top of it. I'm going to go down the center of my nose and above my top lip, making sure not to cover my piercing because it'll look dull. And again on the other part of my cheek, I'm going a little bit bigger with this highlight because I want to have super dewy skin. Next, with Strike from the Super Shock Cheek from ColourPop, this is from the Strobing collection, I'm going to rosy up the apples of my cheeks and kind of blend it into the highlight. It's a really beautiful, like, deep fall kind of shimmery blush color that I'm loving. And I'm using the same brush to apply that. Getting hair all in my face. Next, with my Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep by MAC, I'm going to take my 150 brush and I'm trying to do a light bronzing today, which is probably the worst day to do it because I just put self-tanner on my body and my face is looking pretty white. But anyways, I'm going a little lighter, just going in the hollows of my cheeks, across my chin, around my forehead to do a soft contour as I want it to kind of complement the blush and the highlighting and not be such a severe contour. Today's the day I probably should have put on a little bit more bronzer because I just didn't put any self-tanner on my face. So, anywho. Next, I'm going back with my Smith 118 brush. I'm taking the same bronzer and just going along the sides of my nose. I'm just kind of pushing the brush on the very edges to lightly contour and give a little bit of warmth. But I'm not doing my super sharp bronzing like I normally do. I'm also building it up at the upper bridge of my nose to add a little bit of warmth. Next, with Concrete Eyeshadow by MAC and my 239 brush. This is the only eyeshadow I'm going to use today, and I'm really going to work to kind of manipulate this product so that it does everything I want but with one shadow. So I'm starting along the bottom lashes and I'm winging it out a bit and I'm pulling the color onto my top lid and I'm doing very light strokes. I'm going to go between the top and bottom lashes to keep working that product around and blending it out because you can make this look like it has a lot of dimension without adding like a darker color, a lighter color, and it's matte, which is really nice, and I'm going to add a little bit of highlight later. And I'm just doing little back and forth motions to blend that color out, and I'm pulling it into my crease. So I'm not trying to use like a ton of brushes. If you take your time, you can move product around so that it does pretty well whatever you want. And adding a little bit more color in the outer corners of my eyes so it's a little bit deeper and more opaque, and I'm blending it towards the center to have it more sheer, like a veil of color. I really want my skin to kind of show through this eyeshadow, but I'm keeping it a little darker on the outer edges. I think I over-explained the first eye, so I won't spend a lot of time talking about this eye. I'm going to go back in with my ColourPop Cosmetics and Parasol. I'm using my finger just to put a touch in the inner corners of my eyes to go in with the kind of highlight that we created earlier all over the skin. And I'm going to do some mascara top and bottom. This is the In Extreme Dimension 3D Black. I basically just want to make sure that my top lashes are black and my bottom lashes are nice and full because I'll be putting false lashes on. I like to move it around while it's still wet so it's nice and separated. But of course if you hear your jam, then don't be afraid to have a dance moment. But get right back into it because you don't want your mascara to dry before you add more color. So this is Beeper. This is a ColourPop Cosmetics Liquid Matte Lipstick. I really love this color for fall. It's kind of like a plummy, neutral, deep color on myself. And I'm just gonna put it on like I do, because when I rub my lips together, it goes everywhere anyways. This is Huda Beauty lashes in MARILYN and RAQUEL. I've stacked two together. I'm using a different lash glue that I don't love, but I won't talk about it. That's the completed look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and follow, and love yourself and stay pretty. And if you have any Halloween requests, list them below. Any other fall requests, list them below. If you just want to share any random bits of information, list them down below. Don't give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. And love yourself and stay pretty, and I will see you guys again in the next video.